You like the house. It's wretched, child. He look evil as hell right here. He might be a visitor off of that. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Man Kidder, back with another one. And for today, I'm here with No, I am not a human. 2 previous times I tried to record this, it was not working out. Every time I went to the nights and started questioning people, I noticed that my recording software got a little choppy, so I went into it and looked at it. I could not use it at all, so I went ahead and just started over twice and tried to see what it was. And my monitors, one of them is bigger than the other one, so I guess I had a hard time processing that certain aspect ratio or something like that. But I got it resolved now, and we're here, and I'm ready to play it because it's good now. Fingers crossed. Before we get into it, if y'all wouldn't mind liking this video, sharing and subscribing, I would very much appreciate it. Liking this video would definitely help me get into the algorithm, get everything going nice and smooth. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Actually, we just got back from our trip. Why are you smiling like that? Aren't you tired of staying at home? Yeah, I remember. And my monitor is facing this way. We went to the beach, but it was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? It's a tall dude. The pale one. Alright, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get into it. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Same as it ever was. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. And there's people coming up from the underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff. I sure hope it's not true. Visitors. Yeah, that's what they're calling the people from underground. God knows why they're calling them that. I guess it's because they're visitors to the earth, or the surface at least. Or maybe it's because they're going around trying to get into people's houses. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous, so I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. How are you and your wife holding up? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. See, yeah, like right then, like looking outside and talking to people for some reason made my video all choppy in that certain area. So there's nothing I could do about that, so I just had to start over, unfortunately. But I mean, at least I got it working now. But anywho, let's just continue with it. A few drunkards laid sprawled out on the street. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. A skinny dog is standing on a footpath that runs through the field. It's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. Your neighbor's house stands alone in a hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like his family is asleep. Breaking news. At 6:28 today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. The burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask the viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. You see ballerinas dancing gracefully across the stage in strong but delicate leaps. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. If only someone could explain what's going on. Hello, this is the emergency service dispatch. How can I help you? People, they're burning. Can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No, it's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. Do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy haunts the streets at night. The pale one, he's not human. Okay. Neighbor. Damn, so it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day. You have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves, but she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. Why do I need to have other people with me? The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy. So talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. Then what? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it for me. Oh right, and almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 132393. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. Hey man, he a real neighbor for that. He put me on game and everything. Ain't got me some beer. Reduces it to 0. World's gone to shit, but a cold beer still hits right. Hey, I need a cold energy drink. What you talking about? I need energy drinks over here. Nope, I don't look that way. Not anymore. Hopefully they do like a future update to find out as to why he don't look that way. And then same thing for the cat, like by the nightstand. We need to find out what's going on with that too. But let's go ahead and start the nights. Uh-oh, we got a visitor. Hopefully it's not a visitor. Oh, let's check the windows. There's deathly silence outside. There's no one out there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. In the distance, you spy on the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. Hi. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There's lots of strange people out here tonight. Tell me something about your dad. I know a lot about him. He's my daddy after all. I know that he likes to drink a little beer before he goes out. When he does go out, he always leaves me yummy lunch and dinner and juice. But today I tried some of that beer stuff. Blech, it was so gross. Why would anyone drink that when they could just have juice? Oh, please don't tell him I did that. How'd you get here in one piece? I don't know. Everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? I'll get your dad for you. Good luck. Thanks. You too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made for me. You have to roll a dice. And then you move stuff around like the armchair or couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Huh? Hi. I'll see y'all later. Oh! Can I come in? I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes, you know? So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You sure you won't make any trouble? I get why asking he's a visitor, but like they ain't gonna let you know they're a visitor unless they can't lie for some reason. Why do you consider yourself trouble? Or what do you consider trouble? Why am I reading this stuff wrong? Murder and violence disgust me to my core, but I won't suffer the trespass of others either. I like good food and drink. I enjoy a chat when I'm in the mood. Does that sound like trouble to you? Why do you think it'd be any different here? What else would I do otherwise? Just stand outside and wait for the sun to take my skin? No, I think I'd prefer to avoid that. As long as I'm alive, I'll look for someone to talk to. If that isn't here, maybe I'll get lucky somewhere else. And if I have an ounce of luck left in this life, it might just be someone who's not a complete asshole. You know I'm gonna let you in because you cool. And plus you was in my last one when I tried to record the video the first time, and I know you cool, so get in here. Thank you. Trusting people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I shouldn't promise anything. Oh, hello? Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today, and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so could you maybe find some space for me? How'd you end up here? It's not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt may be melting into goo under our feet, but it could be worse. You're gonna laugh. Visitors came to my house. Can you believe it? They chased me out of my own home. So now I'm just trying to find a place to hide from the sun. What will you do now? Try to survive somehow. It's freaky out here with these visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everything. But I'd really like to live. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll all be over soon, please. You should leave. Okay, I get it. Thank you for hearing me out anyway. Okay, clearly I should go then. Bye. Yeah, bye. Whoa. Who the heck, man? Who is this? Hey, I hope I don't look too messed up to get let in. What happened to your skin? That's exactly what I mean. It's congenital. I can't do anything about it, but for some reason people think I'm a visitor. It's insane. Everyone's paranoid these days. I get it, but I'm not a visitor. What makes you so sure? Because I know what I am, and I'm not one of them. So are you gonna let me in or not? We'll see about that. I didn't think that I'd let him in, but if the tall dude end up getting packed up, I know it's him. I just know it. Thanks for letting me in. And well, not making a big deal about how I look. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Let's go ahead and get prepared for the next day. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activities rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now over to just a moment. Our studio has received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the human or the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. His face all smushed in, smiling like that. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfectly white teeth, and who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first a message from our sponsors. Buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store, but with ForRest, you can get everything you need just by picking up the phone. Just call 575-717 and your groceries will be at your door within one day. ForRest, delicious relaxation right at home. All right, let's go ahead and check up on our neighbor. Hey neighbor, good to hear from you. So, you let a couple people in yet? If not, then you really should start thinking about it. Got any questions? You taking people in too? Yeah, I have to. My daughter doesn't really like it, but what else can I do? There's no other way. She keeps begging me to keep her outside, just to get away from all the strangers in the house. But daytime's not an option, so we go for walks at night. Dangerous, I know, but what else can I do? Got any questions? I got lucky, stocked up ahead of time. If I remember right, you did too. But if you want something special, there's the food delivery service for Rest. Don't know their number, but you'll catch it in the TV or the radio ads. Got any questions? Honestly, how many signs does it take to tell if someone's a visitor? With this one, I think it only takes like one. I mean, I could be wrong, but ain't no taking no chances with this stuff. If only I knew. Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be sure. I'd say it's probably best not to jump to conclusions though. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to hell. Got any questions? No. Bye. Take care. All right, let's go ahead and test our company. Yeah, what is it? Is it hard looking like that? Well, not really. Except back at school, they called me a leper, and no one would play with me. They all thought they'd catch something. I figured once I grew up, it'd stop, and it did, mostly. Sure, people still stared sometimes, but that's nothing. Then the cataclysm hit, and suddenly all those old prejudices came crawling back. Only now it's worse because it's about survival. And of course, my skin makes me look like a visitor. But what can you do? Bad times bring out the worst in people. Damn. I gotta test you. Go on then, if it makes you feel better. See? Normal. Hey, I think he might be a visitor for real. I could be wrong, but he got perfectly white teeth. Straight, too. Maybe my skin's a mess, but my chompers are perfect. You're not going to kill me over the one good thing I have going on, right? Oh, man. You know what? I'll wait for the next day, and if he has dirt under his fingernails, he definitely getting smoked. Well, let me see what he has to say when I pull that thing out. What the hell's wrong with you? F. Why'd you point a gun at me? It's the fact that I know I could be wrong though. Yes. Was there something you wanted? I need to test you. What do you want to check out? Teeth. You want to show me my teeth? Okay. See, like, they throw you out the bar. I'm blaming the chain of catastrophes that broke out everyone's minds. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It effed us all up. Some crumbled under the stress, some drove headfirst into the bottle. But me, well, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed onto the bar and screamed, "Stop effing blaming everything but yourselves. Let them rap, let them weep," I say. Tears in the beer, foam don't ruin the pint. Malt hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother? Now, if look, I know who I'm gonna smoke if anybody ends up dead. I just know it. Anyway, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Okay. Wait, we gotta check these windows out. Okay, he out there with his daughter. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors, if only for a moment. See, he making something. I don't know what he doing in there. The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. Uh-oh. Oh. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Wow. For arrest delivery here. Didn't think delivery was still running. You know, I didn't expect people to skip stocking up before the end of the world. Apocalypse or not, I guess folks still gotta eat lunch. Deliveries might pay pretty well right now, but the risk is huge, no matter how you slice it. But this damn sun, they moved us to night shifts because of it. Now people order 20 liters of water at a time. I wish we got hazard pay or tips for lugging that heavy stuff around. Anyway, sorry, I got sidetracked. Ready to accept this delivery? Here you go. Oh, have a good day. Oh, I mean night. Still not used to that. Enough. Stop fidgeting and stand still. Hello? Could you please help us? What happened? I'm exhausted. I just want a place to sleep. I had 5 kids. Now this is the only one I have left. My husband disappeared too. I don't know if he's dead or if he abandoned us, but now I just want to lie down and pass out for a few days. Where did your other kids go? I don't know. Maybe their father took them. I want to go to his house, but I just don't have the strength anymore. Sure, we fought a lot, but it's hard not to when you live with someone who acts like a complete asshole. Forget him. Look, the most important thing to me now is finding my kids. Come on in. Finally, a moment's rest. Come on, get a move on, pick your spot. We'll be out of here by tomorrow, I promise. I see your humble abode is the farthest one out here, child. I believe it would suit me just fine. What exactly do you need? I require a room in your home. You do take in the needy, do you not? I simply must be sure of a few things. Firstly, I have no patience for drunkards or drug dabblers. If there are any troublesome wretches like that in your home, you'd better tell me straight away. Secondly, do you have a bedbug infestation? Are there rats in your walls? I cannot abide pests. Our Lord's foulest creatures do not agree with my skin. Are you out of your effing mind? Damn, he got you that heated? This isn't a hotel. Oh, thank heavens. I would never have figured that out had you not informed me. Also, he being smart now. I'm simply trying to find out if your hovel is worthy of my humble self. I cannot abide filth. Is that so much to ask, child? I don't even want to let him in. You know why? Because he has a stank attitude. But it ain't like we got a nasty house either. God be with you, child. I probably should have sent him on his way. Whoa. Why he got no shirt on under there? What was he doing? Hey, what's up? What a night, huh? You feel it? Pure magic. Why so cheerful? Well, I was neck deep in debt. Everything was going downhill, you know. But now I don't owe a damn thing. I don't know, man. They find a way to get their money sooner or later. With all this chaos going on, no one gives a crap about banks or loans anymore. It feels amazing. What are you doing out here? Damn, that's a good question. To be honest, I'd rather not talk about this out in the open. No offense. Not much of a talker, I see. What can I say? You're clearly not happy for me. Whatever. Not your loan to pay, is it? You've got a nice place here after all. If I had a house like that, I'd be living the dream, that's for sure. So are you gonna let me in or what? I don't... Man, you reminded me of those same damn banks. Shit. Fine. Last time I'll fall for this. Here, let me give you... What do I have here? Let me... Oh, look what I found. It's cigarettes. Would they help settle things? That's what I like to hear. Let's crack a can or two. You have no idea what a big day this is for me. I got a trophy for accepting a bribe. I really did not want to let him in because he ain't had no shirt on under there. And hopefully ain't nobody died. Of course somebody died. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors have shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emergency situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors: dirt under the fingernails. Specialists says that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads. Reports say a pale maniac has appeared on the streets of the city. From various testimonies, police have learned that his victims all had one thing in common: they were alone. Additionally, the maniac likes to talk to the victims before committing their vicious murder. Police have assembled a sketch of the killer from eyewitness accounts. The suspect is a very pale, middle-aged man with black hair. He is of slender build and wears a single pair of pants. Yeah, that ain't what he looked like. But I mean, it's eyewitness accounts. It ain't like they're walking up to him and asking him, you know. They look at him from afar. Further reports have added that he sometime also wears the skin of a different person, so he could look different. But I don't know. This information has not been confirmed, so this could just be rumors. If you see this man, do not open your door. Don't tell him that you are alone. That's all for now. Now, who died? Oh my gosh, bro. He got packed up in the last one too. Who could it be? Why is he sitting right by the kids? We could be living so carefree right now. Why are you sure they'll forget about your loan? You kidding me? Dude, it's the end of the world. What banks? What economy? Nobody gives a damn anymore. I've seen it firsthand. Usually when I miss a payment, I get those alerts, letters, threats, all that jazz. But not this time. Total silence. Bliss. What can they do? What can they even do with a roster of debtors, whatever, who can only be found after dark? Sure, no one's handing out new loans either. I've already tried that. But hey, being free from the shackles of financial slavery is a win in and of itself. I wouldn't relax just yet. So we getting this party started or what? I ain't drinking with him. Oh, come on. Why stress? They don't care about me anymore. Probably busy digging bunkers or something. Why would they bother seeking out some country bumpkin? Why aren't you in your own place? Well, I was renting it out, still am technically, but nowadays money doesn't amount to much. You just wander around, break a window, grab what you need. What? You judging me? Why are you dodging the question? I just realized I actually don't care. Why are you dodging the question? Yeah. Why he look like that? He might be a visitor just from that right there. Look, I'm not dodging it. It's just I'm scared, okay? Scared to go back. I rented my place to a family of two. Me keep up with the mortgage payments. And well, I don't know if they're people anymore. Neighbors called a few times, said there's banging, screaming, people going in and out. But the other hand, those neighbors are panicking old biddies, driving me nuts. Still, what if they're right? All right, let's drink our coffee real quick, and then I'm gonna get to the questions. Damn, I ain't got no. I got one, but it ain't filled up yet. I need to test you. You got dirt on your fingernails. I'm killing you. He got a rash, but he ain't got dirt under his fingernails. You're not gonna call that a visitor sign, are you? You know what? What about this stuffing in here? How's the kid? Oh, he's tired like me. He's shy around with new people too, so he's being extra clingy. Kids struggle to handle stuff like this. They might not complain, but you can see it written on their faces. Sometimes I feel like it's my fault for dragging them into all this, but it's too late to change any of that now. That's a boy? That looked like a girl. I need to test you. Go ahead. Not like I've got anything better to do. Oh, come on. Burst too hard and you wear down that. Yeah, he not a visitor. Haha, forgot I was missing a tooth. Got a funny story behind that one. You should be sitting on the small couch, not by that lady. It's been a while since I smoked. Less time. Oh, okay. Hey, thank goodness I used that. I didn't know. Okay. I guess it's not too bad we let him in after all. Test the mom now. She might be a visitor, bro. You know, I never used to care about them much. I just didn't have the time, but now I regret that. My gums have been bleeding when I was brushing my teeth. Started last week, and now they're still yellow. How could I not smoke with these little kids? You know, one of my kids have perfect teeth, and he's never smiled once. Maybe it's because it's not about the teeth at all. I'm gonna test her fingernails. I got to. Okay, leave her alone. How do you like the house? It's wretched, child. He look evil as hell right here. He might be a visitor off of that. Walls are crooked, and the layout makes no sense at all. Tell me, why did you purposely assign me to the most pitiful little room you had? The furniture is old and sagging, probably even made a meal of by the moths that have also taken up residence. Couldn't even hang a cross and make it a proper room, could you? Why do you test me, Father? I think he might have did it. I need to test you. Oh my gosh, bro. Old age and roach poison brings forth rat. He looked evil as hell right here. Do you truly think a gun will grant you my confession? Bullets shall not wash away your life or of sin, child. They say a person's life is reflected in their hands. Mine, nothing but suffering. I don't know who could have did it. Anybody in here? Ain't nobody in here. Man. Anyway, that was part 1 to No, I'm Not a Human. I definitely want to see this through to completion, and in the future or after this one, who knows, I might do another playthrough and try to get a different ending. Who knows? But I'll just have to see, and I'll just have to see when I reach the end of this playthrough. But if I did enjoy it, I'd appreciate it if you like, share, and subscribe like always, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all.